Hello again. It's Simon, and tonight we've reached the final chapter of this journey. The gauntlet has led us through strange paths and revealed glimpses of a magical realm. But now, we must face the heart of the Citadel. Before we begin, let's take a moment to center ourselves. Find a comfortable position. Feel the weight of your body resting on the surface beneath you. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw relax. Take a deep breath in and out, slowly. In and out. In and out. In and out. Let's return to the story. Simon stood at the edge of the forest, its shadows swirling gently, as though reluctant to let him go. The gauntlet on his hand glowed steadily, its runes pulsing faintly, guiding him forward. Ahead, the Citadel stood tall and golden, its towers spiraling into the sky, wrapped in mist that shimmered like threads of light. The air was thick with energy, warm, humming with a sound Simon couldn't quite place. It felt alive, like the heartbeat of the world itself. The figure in the blue cloak had disappeared, fading back into the shadows, as silently as they had come. Simon was alone again. But the gauntlet felt heavier now, as though it carried not just its own weight, but the hopes of the realm. The path ahead was smooth, paved with stones that glowed faintly under his feet. Each step brought him closer to the Citadel. And with each step, the world around him seemed to shift. The trees faded, replaced by tall crystalline pillars, sparkling in the golden light. And then he was there, standing before the massive gates of the Citadel. The gates were intricate, carved with scenes of battles, of peace, of stars and flowing rivers. They seemed to tell a story, one Simon couldn't quite understand. The gauntlet will open the way, a voice echoed softly. Though there was no one in sight. Simon raised his hand, the runes glowing brighter as he approached the gates. The air around him seemed to hum, and then, with a soft, resonant sound, the gates began to open. Beyond the gates was a vast hall, its ceiling so high it seemed to blend with the sky. The floor was smooth and reflective, like a lake of glass. At the center of the hall was a pedestal, and on it rested a sphere. A brilliant orb that radiated warmth and light. The gauntlet pulsed harder now, almost urgently, as if pulling Simon toward the sphere. As he stepped closer, a figure appeared, materializing out of the golden light. They were tall, their form draped in robes that shimmered like liquid gold. Their face was serene, their eyes glowing softly. "You've come far, bearer of the gauntlet," they said. Their voice calm and steady. Simon nodded, his voice quiet but firm. "What is this place? What is the gauntlet for?" The figure smiled gently. "This is the heart of Arcania," they said. "The source of magic that flows through our realm. The gauntlet is a key, a bridge between the worlds. It chose you because you have the strength to protect it and to restore the balance." Simon glanced at the sphere, its light growing brighter as he approached. "Restore the balance?" he asked. The figure's expression grew solemn. "The magic of Arcanis is powerful but fragile. Forces from beyond seek to control it, to use it for destruction. The gauntlet can stop them, but only if its bearer is willing to make the ultimate choice." Simon's heart raced as he looked at the sphere, the light reflecting in his eyes. Slowly, he pressed his hand against the sphere. The light exploded outward, filling the hall and beyond, cascading through the Citadel and across the realm. For a moment, it felt as though the entire world was holding its breath. And then, silence. For now, the journey was over, but Simon knew there was more to come. This is the end of episode 4 and the close of this season. Imagine the golden light fading into calm, the stillness of the Citadel, the warmth of the path beneath your feet. Breathe deeply, let the calm settle over you. We'll return soon for a new adventure, a new chapter in the story. Good night.